Dum Dum nails. Okay. Hey nail gang, thank you so much if you guys decided to stop by for the first time or you guys are returning. Welcome back. But let's get into these nails. These are the viral Dum Dum nails. I absolutely love doing these. These was a struggle at first, so I'm just going to show you two of the nails that I did. I'm gluing down the size of the Dum Dum wrapper paper on a XL full cover no C curve nail tip that I use for press-ons, mainly for display purposes only. But I pre-size kind of sort of the wrapper for the nail. It's really important that when you put it on there, you press it down really, really good. So I just got some clear wrap and I've held it down for probably like a minute or so. I just edited that part out the video. And I just went to cut off the sides. You can do that later, but me and my little OCD, I really want it to be off, so when I lay the acrylic over top, as y'all gonna see later, I don't have to do all the extra filing and cutting later. This was so much fun, but I done messed around and bought almost a $5 bag of candy just trying to do this look and go into Family Dollar and find a $2 bag. Like, really? My kids enjoy the candy. Of course, I had to hide the rest, but I was determined to do this look. Right now, I'm just sizing it up because I want the word Dum Dum on this cherry nail. I cannot wait to do this on a full set. It will be so much easier, I promise, because these press-ons it was a lot, but it was still so much fun. I was dedicated to the end result. Longer nails are better. You can do this on medium and short nails, but the longer the better because you really get to see the design. I was so excited to do this. It's been on my list for a long time. But as you can see, I am just resizing and I'm going to do the same step that I did on the other one. Make sure you apply a liberal amount of glue. And I buffed my nail tip because you need the ridges because both of them are kind of like slick and slippery. It's not going to stay. So this is what I'm doing right now. It took me each nail about maybe 10 or 15 minutes per nail. That's why I say it will be quicker and easier because having to press down, hold it on the little nail stand and all that, it was giving pretty much impatience. But I stuck through it. It took me a couple of days to finish all of the nails because I started late, but I mean, it was fun. It was fun. So my next step is to file it and put on the cover color. Y'all gonna see that next, but right now I'm just trying to freshen everything up, make sure it's nice and neat, so when I have to encapsulate and file, it just won't be too much because making press-ons is a lot different than full sets. So I'm brushing everything off, making sure the dust is off because you don't want to contaminate your acrylic and you just don't want it to look cloudy once you finish. You want a really nice end result so you can see everything. I'm just pressing down because the glue didn't dry. I didn't hold it as long as I did the first time. So that's just what I'm doing there. For my cover color, I use Glam and Glitz Gleaming. You really have to learn how to work cover colors. They are extremely different to work with. As far as like the color acrylic, I'm going to show you guys how I dip my brush into the acrylic to show you the proper liquid to powder ratio. I really like that I've included this part in because a lot of the texts they just show them applying the acrylic but not actually picking it up. So this is a bead that you want for it to be stable on your brush and not runny. I could have actually let it sit on a nail a little bit longer to, I guess, cure a little bit. It was kind of warm in my room, but overall I was still happy from the first application. This cover color is a lot more translucent than the other ones that I'm used to, but it's what I went with, and I'm just showing you guys how to do it. Another bead that I picked up, I remember when I couldn't do the proper beads, but practice makes perfect. So if you're here and your first time, you kind of sort of intimidated or you're frustrated with it, you got to keep practicing and be patient with yourself. What I did was sometimes I would count how many seconds that I would let it be in the powder and pick it up to see if it was running or not, and just make sure that I drain my brush, drain my brush, so I will not have excess liquid in my brush. I'm kind of satisfied how this turned out, so I am going to go on to the next nail and just repeat the same process. So enjoy the process of the second nail. With this nail, I felt like the cover color really wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. I also realized that I put the Dum Dum paper a little bit too high, but I just roll with it because it's supposed to be ombre. Everything does not have to be picture perfect. And once again, this is just practice and enjoying the process and having fun. Next, I'm going to encapsulate everything with out the door acrylic sculpting powder. It's light pink, but it literally looks clear, so that's why I use it. I ran out of my clear acrylic. That is my Mia Secret liquid monomer. Yes, it is strong. I've been using it for years, zero complaints, and it's EMA, not MMA, so it's perfect to use and safe to use as well. It's a good price point for new beginners. I'm wiping it down with the nail liquid so I won't get any bubbles when I apply the acrylic to encapsulate everything. That's what the bead needs to look like, so it won't be running everywhere. It kind of dried fast because excuse me, it was hot in my room, so it was just setting pretty fast. And as you can see, I'm trying to press it down a nail, but had to get more acrylic, which I knew. I just didn't want it to set in one spot and be too thick. I kept in mind how thick I wanted the nails to be, which wasn't that thick because I did not want them to look weird. Even though it's just practice, I just kept in mind overall how I wanted the nails to come out looking. But this was so much fun. The peach nail was probably one of my favorites, but which I didn't show was the thumbnail, which has the artwork on it. That was fun. I cannot find that video right now. I'll see if I can find it and dig it up somewhere. I recorded on my second iPhone. But yeah, getting back to it, I'm at the end tip and I'm just feathering up the acrylic to make it even. I can see where I just need a little bit more at the tip of it and the sides, just to make everything kind of sort of even. If you have a good eye like me, it is lumpy, but I pointed it out, but we are going to smooth everything out in the filing process. You just need a decent foundation. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect once you lay the acrylic, but you definitely want to get neat as possible. If you have any lumps or something that's like, a little off, don't worry, because that's where the filing comes in at, and that is that nail. And I'm going to do the same thing to the cherry nail. Now we're at the filing process. I just gave it a couple taps with my brush to make sure that it's dry. Tip is, when it's dry, it's a loud, solid click sound. If your acrylic is still setting, you would get this dull sound, and you need to wait a while until you get a hard clicking sound, because if you try to file while it's still curing, then you're gonna mess up the acrylic. So I got the sound that I needed, so I just went in with the filing. I do apologize that I am out of frame from filing, but yeah, I had to really get it in. As you can see, I'm just making sure that I am taking down what I need to. It was a little bit too much acrylic at the top, and I actually miss hand filing because I have an e-file, but doing press-ons, definitely a hand file will get the job done. That's just me checking the smoothness and tapping it again, and it's ready to go. So I just go in and file, get all my little mistakes out, what have you, so the end result could be beautiful. This was so much fun. Like I said, once again, y'all let me know, what is y'all favorite flavor of the Dum Dums? Mine's got to be the pineapple. and the green apple. The watermelon ain't really doing what it used to do. Like, they just changed a lot. This bag that I bought was the 100th, I think, anniversary. So they had the cake batter flavor. I didn't want to try that, but my sons, they tore it up. They said it was good. I try to stay away from like the mystery flavor because sometimes they be nasty, but they loved it. Of course we tore it up. But yeah, we wound up looking up with the anniversary bag. So it was a new flavor in there. Y'all comment, let me know what are y'all flavors and what's the ones that y'all don't like. Because I don't care too much for the cherry ones myself. Okay, that's enough of me rambling. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the process. And I'm going to hop back in here later. Now it's time for my next favorite part, which is to add the lollipops. I got these from off of Temu. You can check out my other video for that. I love this brown color. I feel like it really matched the peach, given that the other colors are like the traditional rainbow colors. I really like that honey look. So I'm just gonna go with the red one for the cherry, obviously. And I'm going to use my favorite glue, which is the Macart Rhinestone Gel off of Amazon. I love it. It's tried and true. I buy 2 bottles at a time because I don't want to run out. And it's really easy to use. You just apply it on there, sink in your lollipops, your charms, jewels on there, press in, cure for 60 seconds, and they're on there until it's time to take them off. Really good quality at a good price. So I'm just going to do that for both of the nails and show you guys the rest of the nails, a little sneak peek at the end. I really appreciate everybody who has stuck with me through 20 minutes of this video. Please let me know what you like about it, if you guys are going to try it. As always, I appreciate y'all time spent. Nail gang on my channel is much appreciated. Please like and share. And let me know what nails are y'all favorite. The green apple was hidden, I promise you. The Dum Dum, like the big nail, like that was one of my favorites. I was so happy to see this all come together. Look at the nails. The blueberry one was really cute as well. I enjoyed absolutely everything about it. I was going to put charms on it, rhinestones, but I just decided not to because it was going to take away from the look. I added some and then I just took them off. I just edit that part of the video because I felt like it was just perfect the way that they are. I had so much fun doing this. Once again, please like and subscribe. Follow me all on my social medias. And yeah, here is the nails, y'all. Thank y'all so much once again. And I will be dropping more content soon, nail gang. Thank y'all for riding with me. I appreciate it. And I will see y'all again.